The desired subject is inside the bracket, so the first thing we'll do is expand the bracket. That's 3 times 2 is 6b plus 3c. Subtract 3c from both sides. And the last thing we do is divide by 6. Now what I'm going to do is to move the b over to this side here. So b then is a minus 3c over 6. I've got a dividing 2 here. I'm going to multiply that equation by 2, so 2v equals pi r squared h. What I'm going to do is to get rid of the pi and the h. Those are multiplying quantities, so I'm going to divide by pi h. And how do I get from r squared to r? I take the square root. So r then is the square root of 2v over pi h. Part C. First thing we're going to do is to square both sides to get rid of the square root. So t squared equals r over s. I want to get rid of the fractions, so I'm going to multiply by s. I want s on its own, I'm going to divide by t squared. S then equals r over t squared. I'm going to multiply by x first of all to get rid of the dividing x. So yx equals x plus 1. I'll get both x terms onto the left hand side. Now what I'm going to do is to take out x as a common factor. And the last thing to do is to divide by y minus 1. What we want to do is to get w to be the subject. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract v from both sides. How do we get rid of a square root? We square. So I'll put a bracket around the m and the v. And the last thing to do is to divide by 4. So w equals m minus v all squared over 4. Part B, calculate the value of w. Well, w equals m take away v, so it's 3 take away 1 all squared. 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 squared is 4. Part 1, what was the lowest score? The lowest score is here, which is 18. One person got full marks. What was the test out of? Would be the highest mark, and that's 60. So what we want to do now is to make a back-to-back stem and leaf diagram. So I'm going to add a line here, and we'll have 4b's results on this side. Now what we want is the tens. First of all, we want the lowest mark. So where are we? We've got 15, 16, 16 and 17. So 15, 16, 16 and 17. And now the 20s, well, there's a 20 there. There's another 20. I have 23. There's a 24, another 24. There's a 25. $26. And there's a 27. So now we can move on to the 30s. There's a 31. There's a 32. And we've got 34, 34 and 35 and 36, 4, 4, 5 and 6. And then on to the 40s, we've got 43, 44 and 49, 43, 44 and 49. And I have a 51, 55, 58, 51, 55 and 58, and then a 60. The frequency is nice and easy. So the first number is 2, and then 2 plus 7 is 9, and then 9 plus 13 is 22. 22 plus 18 is 40. 40 plus 10 is 50. And 50 plus 3 is 53. Part B. How many of the sample of plants had 7 or fewer buds? Well, 7 or fewer, 22. At least 9 buds, so that's 9 or 10. That means we've got 13 then. First thing to do is to add up all these numbers. So 18 and 12 is 30. 38, 40, 50, that's 60. So for yellow, we've got 18 out of 60 times 360 degrees, which is 6 times 18 is 108. For red, we have 12 out of 60, which is 1/5. For purple, we have 8 out of 60 times 360 degrees. 6 eighths are 48. And then for white, we have 22 out of 60. So 6 times 22 is 120 plus 12, 132. Now, if we add all these numbers together, 108 plus 72 is 180 degrees. 48 and 132 is 180 degrees, so we get 360 degrees. So at 108 degrees, I'm going to draw a vertical line first, and then 108 degrees is about here. So another vertical line, another line shall we say, not vertical, to this point here. And then what, 72 degrees, well that'll take me up to 180, so here's 180 here. Another vertical line. And then I want an angle of 48 degrees. Now 180 plus 48 is 228 degrees. So 228 is just about here. So another line. And what I can do is, now this is yellow. This is a red. This is purple. And this is white. And we should maybe have colour of seeds as a heading for the pie chart. So we want a dot plot, well, something like this, just a horizontal line. And I want to put some numbers on it. Now this, we've got a 22 here, all the way up to, well, there's a 28. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 and 28. And we could then say have a label on the horizontal axis. Now, so I've got 123, and I've got a 25, a 24, 28, 22, 25, 26, 26, 24 and 23, 26 and 25, 25 and 28, 26 and 23, and 25.